Okay, now this is how we're going to set up our assembly planet. All right, I've got my temperate command center in the cargo hold, and I was going to use the 4 oceanic planets, but it turned out the oceanic fourth one was very low in quantity on the item that I needed. Mineral, or whatever you want to call it, the PI, the P0. So I had to go with the temperate, who had a little bit more, but I'm still going to be out of balance a little bit. So no big deal. I'll just produce a little slower than normal. So, okay, we're going to undock. And this is how we make an assembly planet. And how we route it. That's the reason I made new videos. Okay, so let's look at, I'm using planet 3. So let's look at planet 4, the temperate. That's when you can make an advanced or whatever on. So we'll look at that planet. We'll find us let's I guess it don't matter where we build it. It really doesn't matter in the least, but we're going to stick it someplace with extra resources just in case I need to switch this planet. Okay, so we're going to stick it there. Submit. Select. Upgrade to 4. Upgrade. Submit. Okay, now. Okay, we go to processors and we go to advanced. And we start out. We want to make a circle of 6 of these right around the command center. As close as we can. Okay, that looks actually pretty damn good. Alright, now we're going to make our space ports. We need 3 of those. We'll put them in a pyramid formation. Or triangle, whichever geometric figure you prefer to use. And now we continue putting advanced processors in the pattern of 6 around each launch pad. So we go there. Not exactly neat and tidy, but adequate. Okay, submit that. Now we need to make our links. That's fairly pretty straightforward. For all intents and purposes, you can treat this as 3 separate installations sharing one command center. It's a launch pad with 6 processors around it. Now, as you'll see by the links, that I create. And you don't need to upgrade any of these because the volume is actually so low that you don't need to. You'll never get to the limit. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, now we submit that. Okay, now we need to set all of our extractors, all of our processors. We're making livestock, remember? We're making livestock, and we're using biofuels and proteins to do it. So I'm going to have to wait until I extract some biofuels and proteins to finish setting up these routes. But basically, you go around to each processor, double click it. You want to go down to livestock. You need protein and biofuels. Okay. And you install it. Double click this. You want it to go to that launch pad. Create route. Livestock. There. Create route. Just like that. Now, I need to wait for the other 4 planets to extract proteins and biofuels, and then I need to pick them up in the epithal and bring them here and drop off equal portions in the launch pads, and have the route. Once I have those in there, then I can set up the routes distributing the proteins and biofuels to each processor, and then the processor are already set up to send it back to the launch pad. And I wait you can get roughly 12,000 of each, proteins and biofuels, in the launch pad. The launch pad will set it out. It'll take about a day and a half or 2 days to process. And when they're done, they'll send them all back to the launch pad. You just go around to the planet and pick up your goodies. The way you do that is you go to the planet, go to the POCO. Let's see. Customs office. Okay, so let's go there.
Warp drive active.
I'll show you what your choice is when you arrive. The way you drop off to each of those launch pads, there'll be a drop-down box, and you just select the launch pad, stuff you drag in and out will go to whichever one you have selected in the drop down. Alright, we're almost there. Select the customs office. Select access customs office. Alright. Yeah, have your epithal planetary commodities bay, which is separate from your cargo hold. And you'll drag stuff from here that you picked up on your 4 planets, drag it into here in 3 equal amounts. And then you'll drag some to this planet, this launch pad, X8 714, and then you'll go to X8, Y8 714, and drag some over, and then you go to 19 714 and drag some over, and you know, that's how it works. Simple, except
Warp
not.
drive active.
So good luck
Hello,
to
Ron.
you.
Hello.